Hi guys, if you're watching this video, it's probably because you said that the name of the thumbnail. I lived in front of a cemetery, and it's like a really short story, but at the same time, it's like a really story. Nothing of this is fake. I'm always telling the truth about like every single story, so I'm not like over exaggerating and be like, oh my god, then this happened or that. No, not all the fake stuff or drama or anything like that. Well, it all happened. Well, back then, we used to live in apartments. We like moved around. Like we only like lasted like 6 months in an apartment, and I don't know why, but my parents decided to like rent an apartment in front of a cemetery. Like literally like in front of a cemetery. It was like a street. Then the apartments, and in the other side is like the cemetery. Like each time you like drove the cemetery, and the weirdest part is like right where the cemetery was, there was like a school, and that school got closed because weird stuff were going on. And like you can like drove, like you drove past the school, you can drive, and the school was like ugly. The windows were broken. It had like wood like in the windows, everything. And that school was destroyed. I don't know why, but they were saying there was like creepy stuff going around, and there's like literally like beside the cemetery. Like, who built a school besides the cemetery? Okay, now back to the story. Well, we were like, when we moved in, everything was cool and nice, and it was like, we were like, a nice apartment. We were like all living there, and but like later on, the weird stuff started to happen. Like, weird stuff. Like, one time, we were like all sleeping, and we heard like this loud noise. You guys have no idea, like a loud noise, and my mom thought that like somebody got into the apartment because like in the back window to the backyard, it wasn't like even a backyard. It was like a little patio thing. It was like a window, like those doors you slide, it opens like all windows. My mom thought like they broke the window, the door, and somebody like broke in. It was like really loud, so I was gonna go like see what happened, but mom was like, no, no, no. So my dad went. He was like really terrified. It was like at night. We were all sleeping, and my dad went to the kitchen, and there was like nothing. The window was all perfectly fine and everything. But later on, in the same moment, my dad found the the smoother thing, the one that makes the smoothies and all the other stuff, was actually like broken in half. Like something really strong, like the motor that makes the machine go around and around. It was like broken, and we're not talking those little smoothie things machine that you get. No, I'm talking like a big one, the one you see in Walmart, like this big. It was like broken. It was like glass, like glass on the floor. And the weirdest part is like it was under the table. Who can break the thing under the table? Nobody. It was like all broken, and my mom was terrified because she knew she put the blender up in the cabinet over there. Obviously, she's not gonna leave it under the table, break it in half. Like who's strong enough to break the motor in half? Nobody. Weird stuff happened. Then the other time was when my grandma came to visit us, and my grandma and my mom were talking to my aunt on the phone, and they were like having like a normal conversation like every family does on the phone. And the phone call got interested. Like, I don't know how to say it, but like somebody else was like on the phone. Like they were talking out of like nowhere. You can hear like voices. It was like but at the same time you couldn't understand what they were saying. It was like they were talking normally like on the phone, blah 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 blah. And then they heard this. And, oh my god, I was literally there. I was like freaking out. You guys have no idea. Like, imagine talking on the phone with your friend or something, your family member, then out of nowhere you hear just voices, and you're like, oh my god, this is a ghost, and not knowing what it is. And the worst part is like when I went to sleep, like I knew I was sleeping in front of a cemetery. Like that was the worst part. And each time, like I couldn't fall asleep because I was scared that like a ghost or something. Cause already like creepy stuff were happening around the house. Like, and each time like I woke up in the middle of the night, I could like see like big shadows like on the wall, like big shadows. Or I don't know if it was my imagination, but I would be like so scared. It seems like I'm scared at night, and I'm trying. I stay in the same place because I'm not trying to make no noise. I'm not trying them to, like to a ghost or something to notice me. Nothing. And later on, we like ended up like moving out of that place because like weird stuff were happening. And plus, my mom like because we had like a neighbor in front, and my mom used to talk to her to like, hey, have weird stuff happened to you? And the lady was like, well, I live here like for many years now, and no, nothing has happened to me. But like she told us that the ladies, the people that live in like in the apartment we're living in, weird stuff were happening to them too. So it's like it's happening to us now. So but later on we like ended up moving from there, and since now I haven't like visited the place, and obviously I'm not gonna go visit it because weird stuff happened. Yeah, it was like really creepy. If you like this like story time, it's like probably like really mini short like story time, like it's subscribe, and I have like a lot more. But like they're scary. I have like some scary ones. I have like some funny ones. Like I was drowning in the pool. That's another story. Well, like and subscribe. Thank you. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, I live in front of. I can do this.